Fastwifi4U with Jay and
Kev Mac.
What's going on, guys?
Wait, I think he just introduced himself as Kevin Mac. So we decided to bring back Mac, guys. It was actually very entertaining.
This is for him to redeem himself.
I decided to give him another chance. Trust me, we've done some training with him. He's not going to offend anyone.
On the ball
or impregnate anybody. So let's get into it. You know, first and foremost, gentlemen, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Just had a good day today. Went out for a nice walk, listened to my music. It's a nice little stress reliever for me. The usuals.
Oh, yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, well, work is work, you know, dealing with stuff, but I mean, definitely those stress relievers. So like today, I forgot that my like Fitbit has a meditation thing on it. So I was like in a meeting that was like pissing me off, and so I like turned it on my wrist. So it was like vibrating to like show me how I should be breathing and to like lower my heart rate and stuff. It was really good. Like I felt a lot better.
That's pretty cool. I gotta learn how to meditate. I never like got the grasp because when I try to sit down and like not think about stuff, it's like the most impossible task for me to ever commit to.
Nah, you're doing the wrong thing. Never sit down and just think about nothing. Listen to everything, but be constant. So, for instance, you know, if you're sitting in your room right now, like if you close your eyes or if you don't, just listen to all the different sounds around you, things that are going on, you know, without your interruption, and like just let it happen. And then slowly like pick one sound, focus on it, turn it down a little bit, you know, see where it's coming from, how it's affecting other sounds. And I mean, like being mindful of everything around you like that, that's what really helps you clear your mind, because you don't think about your thoughts. You're just literally living and being.
I was thinking about like downloading like a metronome app or getting on the sound of a metronome. Like, you know, how it does the click clack, like the tick tock tick, the ticking sound.
Yeah.
I could just focus on that, because then I think I should be fine. I'm gonna give that a try. I was thinking about trying that a couple of days ago.
Yeah. Definitely try out. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would also say check out alpha and delta waves. Like alpha waves when you're like studying or, you know, trying to focus on something. It's very like, you know, innocuous. It's just like there, but you like after a while when you like focus on it, you really do put your mind somewhere else with it. And delta for like just like, you know, general meditation. Like those are great. Like I started doing this whole Reiki healing thing, so I'm, you know, I did it a few times with people, but it's cool. But it's weird to like, you know, give off that energy and try to recreate it or balance somebody else's out. So it's like I have to be really careful with that. But I do it for myself a lot too, of just like the whole chakras and thinking and being mindful of stuff. And like if I'm having a bad mood somewhere, like, okay, what's going on around me? You know, what's possible that could be attributed to this. So, you know, little things.
Yeah.
Isn't it cold like right now? Because it was cold as hell today.
Wintertime is coming. I can't wait. It's one of my favorite winters. One of my favorite seasons ever.
I hate winter, bro.
I just love this. It's just it's a very nice thing to look at. Like the very first snowfall. I love looking at it. It's great. I don't know. It creates a nice environment. Everything's cold and quiet. It's nice. I like it. Everyone thinks like it's the most depressing thing ever, but like it really calms me, and like it's nice. I like looking at it.
I can see that. I can see the beauty in that.
Yeah.
You know. What about you, Kev? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm happy in life. I'm working. I have a roof over my head.
Yep.
I'm chilling.
Small things, man. Small things.
Exactly.
So, gents, you know, last episode we were a little
there's no
there.
we.
You're right. Mac was a little bit out there, so we're gonna give him another chance with this. It was weird because you know how I'm usually like the music plug here and there, like the group chat might drop something like, "Yo, check this out." Yo, so and so just dropped. I was listening to, I can't remember the guy's name at all. I was listening to his album or his LP or EP, whichever it was, and it was like nothing, you know. Outside of it being music, it was like as if he just opened up his phone and just started saying stuff, sent it to somebody, and they put some music behind it. It was like, here. And I'm like, I went to like the creativity, you know what I mean? Like you had Nas that wrote Rewind, where he rapped a whole song backwards. Yeah. And it's like, you have all these great things. You had, Dear Summer, that wasn't even a full, like, that wasn't even on Jay-Z's album, but it's like such a classic. You got all these people that had such great minds when it comes to their creativity. Even outside of music, we can go to movies. How many times are we seeing sequels or something, or remakes of something that was great? Michael Bay movies. No, I'm joking. But we're like,
Bad Boys 3 coming soon. Bad Boys for life.
Yeah, word. I can't wait for that. But like we're seeing, as great as it was for, generations before us. And I watched it recently and it wasn't that great, honestly. It was weird.
I enjoyed it.
But just,
the dance was just terrifying.
Yeah, facts. Wait, what?
That's how. See, I caught Jay not listening. I caught
no, because I heard it, but I was like, he didn't just say the dance.
You just agreed to it because you weren't listening.
No, I was like, maybe he's going somewhere with this, and I had to think back about it, and I'm like, I just watched it, and I don't remember a dance in there.
There's a dance in there.
I'll let you save yourself. I'll let you.
There's not a dance in there.
Okay, then you didn't see the right movie. Then.
Yeah,
the original It, where the little girls using the slingshot. Well, the grown girls using the slingshot into the weird, creepy little.
I'm trying to save yourself. Shut up.
I'm not. I'm just talking. Sorry, I have a mouth. I can talk.
No, because like now I'm actually remembering what you're saying this time, so I can catch you. You said I saw the other one and it wasn't that great. And I said, the dancing was scary. And you said there was no dancing. So what It movie did you watch?
No, you said the dance. Like what dance are you talking about in It?
If you watch the It movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right.
Now we're going to argue semantics. So if you were to watch Thriller, and you said the Thriller dance.
That's a music video. So that example.
Thriller was a movie, sir.
Okay, so It, the movie, which is what we're talking about, had the dance in it. You should know what the fuck I'm talking about if you watch
your mouth.
Movie.
Well, I want an explicit tag today. Can we keep this?
Mac, did you know what I was talking about as soon as I said the dance?
Yeah, I saw the movie. Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
No, well, I didn't think about it that fast.
Everybody out there, when I said the dance, who saw the new It movie, knows what
I didn't see the new. I said the classic. That's where you're wrong. I said the classic.
Mac, didn't he just say? I watched the. Oh my god!
I watched the old It movie and it wasn't that great.
Mac,
so I was talking about remakes.
Please say something. Please say something.
I just said we're talking about remakes, and you're remaking something that was classic for those generations before us, like the classic It that I just saw recently, and it wasn't that great. Then you said, "Yeah, the dance," and I was like, "The dance," and I was like, "Wait, what?" There was no dance in the classic It movie, and I said the girls using the slingshot.
You did not say in the classic It movie. You did not. You did.
Wait till the episode goes up. Which episode goes up?
You did not.
I didn't hear it either.
Thank you.
Wait till the episode goes up.
Wait till the episode
goes up. Wait till the episode goes up.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
Because now hold on, Kev. Now argue this. Yes or no? Did I not start talking about remakes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. That's the timestamp. I had to put a footnote where Kev said yes. You were talking about. All right, cool. Let's go back to the conversation.
What did you say after that?
I said, and I saw the It movie, and it wasn't that great.
Where did you say classic?
I'm not arguing if I said classic right now because
now you're not arguing if you said classic. I said the classic It movie. That's not what you said.
But okay, wait, time out. In the new It movie, did the girl use a slingshot as an adult?
That's not.
You said that after we already had made the argument about the dance. Don't try to change. Okay, Joe Budden. No. I'm about to break you down real quick. No, that is not
because this is exactly what happened.
The argument is the new It movie had the dance in it, and you would know what I was talking about if you saw that movie.
Okay, now here's where you're wrong. Are you ready for this? When you said the dance and you're like, oh, see, I caught Jay and not listening. He just agreed to it. And I was like, I was talking about the It movie.
We're going to go off
let me finish.
Clearly, I did catch you not listening. You agreed and you said, wait, what?
Can I finish?
Am I right, though? Was my initial point right? You weren't listening.
No, semantically, it was right. But no, it was not right. Because here's the thing. You were saying, oh, see, I caught you not listening. That's when I said, wait, what? And I was like, I'm talking about the one where the girl, and I was like, wait, well, she's not a girl. She was a woman using the slingshot against the little time shifter thing.
And I said, that's
not in the new movie, is it? Yeah, and I never disagreed and said it's not an old movie.
That wasn't the argument. That was never the argument.
Okay.
I'm very focused on what our argument was, and what you're talking about right now has nothing to do with the argument.
I gotta drink a sip of my tea and calm my ass down real quick before I yell at you again. See, sir,
okay.
we were both
when the episode comes out, when the episode comes out, we'll see.
Kevin, you're very intelligent, sir. Okay, we were both talking about the same movie in 2 different time periods. I didn't specify which one I was talking about.
But the initial argument was that you did.
My initial argument was that you should assume that I was talking about the class one when I said
when you assumed.
I'm sorry, the woman. You're right. I assumed. I was wrong, Kevin. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Bitch ass nigga. So anyway, back to what the hell I was saying before I got thrown off by I wish I got semantics right, Kevin. Can't remember what I was talking about.
Oh my god!
Need some more water.
You were talking about how they keep remaking movies instead of coming up with original ideas.
Right, because you talked about how the music was trash. Now we talked about how they're remaking movies instead of making originals.
Well, I mean, I have to admit, when it comes to music, I can't remember if it was Academics or someone else who made a good point. No, it wasn't Academics. I think it was a guest. We can't say that all the music
I know exactly
nowadays is trash. Yeah, you can't say
absolutely.
that all the music is trash because I have to admit, I thought XXX
I love X.
garbage until I heard that album, and that album was actually beautiful. Like I gotta keep it 100. That album was great.
I'm actually upset he's not making music anymore.
He's doing some other stuff, but the kid can make an album.
He can if he puts his mind to it, and I'm not discounting any of them. A lot of them can. If they really focused on it and chose
I wouldn't say a lot of them, but there is.
I think they all can.
I think just now, today's compared to like older music and older generations,
it's gonna be a different sound.
You have to look for music that you enjoy now.
Oh yeah, like my number one I go to Lil Uzi. I love getting arguments about Lil Uzi when people say he's not creative. Everything that he does is so creative.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that he's not creative, but I don't think that the album was good.
I love that album. The album was amazing.
That's where
we'll go on a tangent.
No, I wasn't gonna argue about it. You're entitled to your opinion.
No, I was gonna keep going. I was telling myself not to. But from the music to the movies, we're lacking some originality here and there. Even the video games, I know everyone in here is tired.
That's because people figured out how to get entitled children to give them more money for not really doing much through microtransactions.
Explain
and
to people
aren't okay with losing.
In case they don't know.
Okay, for people who don't game, it's like with mobile gaming. If I'm sure a majority of the people who listen have played Candy Crush, and when you're playing the game and then you run out of time or whatever lives for the day, and you got to wait a certain amount of time. Normal gamers would wait that time and just play when it was over. They gave you an option to pay so you don't have to wait that time. That's a microtransaction. So they found a way to basically screw everybody out of their money because they researched a bunch of psychological techniques to get you to want to spend money so you keep playing the game. So they get you addicted to it, and then they come up with ways to get your money. So Candy Crush is the perfect example. The more and more I think about it. Here, we're going to let you play, but when you run out of lives, we're going to make you wait. And because you don't want to wait, because you feel that you're entitled to playing the game that you already downloaded, that you shouldn't have to use a microtransaction for, we're going to charge you to play it now.
Right. And it comes to even
the attention spans.
And even outside of mobile games, we see it on platform games now.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's Jay's initial point. Like now, like PS4, Xbox, PC games are implementing that system, and it's causing video game developer companies to shut down because those creative people who were making creative games and it was just for the games and them being creators are now disappearing, getting eaten up by these humongous corporations who are greedy and just want your money. This is how Destiny 2 came about. Destiny 1, great game in the beginning, but it was a money grab. Grand Theft Auto 5, a great game, but it's a money grab because you can put money into, you put your real money to get digital money so you can buy things in a video game. How does that make any sense? But because that game is so damn addictive, a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't know how people could do that." Play the damn game. I bet money you'll be tempted. And if you don't play Grand Theft Auto, I bet your ass bought some VC and 2K before.
Yep.
Even I fallen in that trap.
Rant.
Yeah,
I was just about to go on that. So especially with this new one. Yeah, but I'll let you get that. The problem with this 2K I had, and I mean, I've always argued I don't really care about microtransactions. I just do me. But I remember I was playing online the other day, and this was like the first weekend it came out when you had early access. So I'm playing. I'm like, all right, everybody's trash right now. Nobody has VC unless they got the $150 pack with like 300,000 VC. I walked into the court and there was a dude that was at 80. This is like the first hour of the game being out. And I'm like, dude, seriously? Like, why? You know what I mean? And then you play them, they're trash. And you're just like, yo, like, you can't beat me. Like, I was beating everybody as a 65.
I have to admit, though, some people are willing to spend that money, and they have every right to, but it's not fair to the people who don't want to spend money on their game.
Exactly. Exactly.
I miss the days where you needed to be like level 55 to get that gun that was well worth grinding for. It always...
Or you had to get a certain amount of headshots.
Like, you had to play that game. Like, there was no way around it. There was no glitch, no cheese, or no whatever to get...
I wouldn't say that there were glitches and cheeses back then. They just weren't.
Yeah.
YouTube wasn't
and I mean, exploits, I wouldn't even say if exploits are exactly cheating, because it is in the game. You just use it to your advantage a little bit more.
When it comes to online multiplayer, it's not.
Yes, fair. I agree. That's a good point. But when it comes to microtransactions, it's like a slap to the face where I can put all these hours until this one character, and then just find out that this guy got this one staff that I've been trying to farm for like almost a whole on week. He got within $20 worth of loot boxes. So it's just like, what's the point of playing this game if I'm going to spend more money on something that I could put in for free? And it almost feels like they're almost decreasing our chances of grinding out this weapon or whatever we want by making us pay more for microtransactions.
Yeah, the purpose is to make it harder.
So, like
that's why I didn't buy.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't buy the Middle Earth Shadow of War, because Shadow of Mordor was a fantastic game. I can't think of anything that was like bad about that game, but they had to implement the microtransactions and making you spend extra money to get these certain power-ups in order to reach certain goals in the game. And it's just like, why can't I just spend $60 and get all that in one package? There was nothing wrong with Shadow of Mordor. Why did you have to implement microtransactions in a single player game? What was the point of that?
Well, to answer your question, I think they really figured out a way to finally microtransactify single player games.
That's a good word.
And what kills me, and we kind of touched on it briefly about the psychology behind it, of the attention span theory behind instant gratification, classical conditioning, reward and process. What do you think really attributes to this stuff? Outside of greed. So we're talking about games for one thing. What about the movies? What about the music? I mean, we can all say they're all underneath greed, but it's a cultural and just difference, between eras.
And between different eras, like if you go way back, creativity and originality was at its prime. Like, it was amazing back then. But if you come to now, all you see is remakes. And I mean, I'm not going to say that all remakes are bad. Some are very well done. But when you keep doing sequels after sequel after sequel, then you start to realize, okay, this is more of a franchise than an actual like movie. Like, for example, Fast and Furious. It's I watched the first 3 and I stopped caring after that, because it was always the same exact thing. And I care deeply about a story in a movie, and if you're just going to keep remaking the same exact thing every 4 or 5 years and just adding a little bit more to it, then I'm not going to spend my money on something like that. I'm going to spend money on a movie that was actually well thought of and put time into, instead of worrying about the size of my pocket. that's creativity. Yeah. I think I'm not gonna say it's endangered, but it is at a bit of a worrying state right now for me.
What about you, Kev?
All I have to say about this entire thing is greed kills creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, you know, we're all, you know, all of us, we create stuff. We talk about plans. We plan things out. We want to create this. And instead of just buying this, let's do this on our own. Do you really feel like this generation, excuse me, and not to make Mac the figurehead of this generation, but you are younger than us. Do you think that, like, when you went to school, right, and you and Kev went to the same high school, when you compared, you know, teachers or styles or programs, do you really feel like there was a huge difference?
Well, me and Kev, we had the same video production teacher, so but his style and the way he taught us was very useful to me, and I still use his methods to this very day. So, yeah.
So in your other courses, do you feel like there was I don't want to say that the school system made us stop thinking or stop creating, but almost like hey, you know, do this because this is going to guarantee you happiness. You know, don't go and try to find a brand new career and start on your own. Fall into some kind of job or into some assembly line that's going to give you a fulfilling life financially.
Yes, that definitely, because I remember when I went to this program for colleges, and they gave us this handout where it listed all of it, the top list of all the worst majors you can go to school for, and my major was on there as the top, I think, number 4, and I was like, wow, screw you, you know. Why should I have to abide to something that's just safe and that will get me money? I can have all the money in the world, and that's not going to bring me happiness. You know, that's not going to change anything. True. I want to be happy with what I'm doing. You know, I want to look forward to the next day. I want to look forward to meeting new people and meet people who has the same interest in me, not just some guy who's like 2 cubicles away from me and asking me, "Hey, you want a donut with that coffee?" Like, I don't want that. You know, so I don't care if it's like frowned upon to go for something that's not chased after. Normally, that's usually the best thing you should go after. You should go after something that's not chased after normally, because that means that's going to bring in the most happiness out of you. You know, that's what I care about. You know, I don't care about the money or anything. I just want a stability where I can fend for myself, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't want the big house or the mansions and all these 50 billion different cars. I just want to be happy. That's all I want. You know?
Yeah.
So,
what you got, Kev?
Once again, I'm going to go back to greed kills creativity, and to back up the reason why I'm not saying much about this, I can give very specific examples of this. Vine, greed killed that.
Oh my gosh, bro.
YouTube,
we want to take over.
Greed is killing that right now. The music industry, greed's killing that. The movie industry, greed's killing that. I have nothing else to say.
I remember when I first found out about YouTube, like, it was amazing. Like, the things I've seen on there.
The content then and now, if you look at videos from 2011 and then look at videos now, I don't care if it's hair, video games, music, look at the difference.
You know what's a big difference I noticed, and I'm glad you brought it up in that sequence, because that was really good. With the Vine installation, that cut, jumpy, you know, transition through videos or scenes was like popular now. So if you go and look at YouTube videos like hair tutorials or makeup tutorials, it's just like cut jumpy. It's not a, you know, transition or like, you know, a lot of effect into it or creative into it. It's like here's one thing, pop up, here's the next thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in that video. I was thinking about a video we made, Alone Time. And remember how we made that like comic-y, jippy, like cut jump when, you know, I fell out the bed. Yeah. And in that time, and that was what, 2014, 15?
I think it was sooner than that, bro. We graduated in 15. I think that was 2013.
That was 13. That was 13.
Pledging.
Yeah. That was 13.
You still had your line jacket on.
Yep, and that was the only thing I had. We were making a joke of it, like, oh look, if somebody didn't notice that the continuity of it and editing and stuff in the background, but then you look and like this is like the norm. All Snapchat is like one long video of you or whatever you choose to do, just cutting from scene to scene. And I mean, correct me if I'm using the right term or not. I'm thinking it's cutting.
I mean,
all right, cool. Just making sure.
However, I feel like, with anything that you do have, you can make anything creative out of it, though. I've seen some very creative things used in Snapchat.
In today's age, you can definitely show people.
Oh, yes.
That's the only positive to all this. But back to your point.
Yeah, it's like, we were making a joke at the point. I'm not trying to tout fast Wi-Fi as being some genius, but it just wasn't seen in that time. 2013. We're in 2017, it's like, oh, what do you mean you're putting transitions and slides into your scene to scene? It's supposed to go from one to the next. It's like instant, We want those 6-second clips because we don't want to sit there for 2 hours just to watch the video. That 5-second films channel, I don't know if they're even still around. But
no, they got killed by Vine.
They did, yeah, because they had the idea first. Make a movie in 5 seconds. Here,
I think it was 7.
It was 7?
Yeah, 7-second videos.
No, I thought it was 5-second films.
I think it is too.
I can look that up while you continue talking.
Yeah, but that was like gold. What do you want me for Halloween? A ghost.
She pulls out a gun and shoots her son.
Like, it's so dark to laugh at, but it's like that was like genius. And then now we have Vine, and then Vine got destroyed by Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
You're right. It's 5-second films. Yeah.
5-second films. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to 5-second films, man. If y'all still out there, hit us up. We'll make some more films. But and then you look at Vine, how quick it came and went. It got bought out, and then they just closed it, took all the people from it, and made their own. And then Twitter, and now everybody's sharing the stories thing, and everybody can be a video caster. I didn't realize, and I'm not going to go off on a rant here with it, but I had made a short Snapchat story this morning, and I saved it to my phone because I was like, oh, I can put this up on Instagram, and I don't have to redo this or anything. I stopped for a second and was like, I just made a 1 minute and 28 second video, which took me one thumb to use and do. I have effects, I have music, I have all this stuff. And I put it on 7 different platforms over 2 accounts. And it didn't hit me until like that moment I sat there. I was like, I remember Kev had to do hours of editing for a 4-minute video. And we thought that was too long.
Thank you for my respect.
Yeah, nah, you did the editing. I'm not going to, I just sat there. But I remember those days. I'm saying, like, if we had Snapchat or something like that back then, how easy it would have been.
That's a fact.
It's so weird for me, and so you look at those, and when I say those cultural changes, it's like a generational change. We were kind of, very thought out, very elaborate. Now it's like, all right, quick, give it to me. What you got? People watch whole news articles on Instagram in underneath 60 seconds. Your blurbs on your push notifications have to, you could drag it down a little bit to see a little bit more, but you try to give you a quick synopsis because you're not going to click on this and read the whole thing. We'll send it to your phone, so you have to go search for it. And I don't know. To me, I feel like it's just like for those creators out there, they find a way to make things simpler. So instead of focusing on the craft, they're like, how can I make my content easier for people to get, quicker for them to get, and stay in the shortest amount of time?
Yeah. That's the usual rules for it, yeah.
I remember,
generation, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was movies that were 3 hours long without a problem. Now you're fortunate enough to get a 2-hour movie.
No, actually, I have to argue here with you. If you think about the 90s and the early 2000s, most very popular movies usually ran about an hour 20 to an hour 30.
Hold on, I have one right in front of me. Turbo Power Rangers on VHS. Runtime. Yeah, you're right. Hour 40.
I know.
Okay.
I know my films.
I get that. You know what I always think about, and I use this for everything from the most lucrative subjects to the simple. When I have to do something for like 3 hours, I'm like, okay, that's me watching the King Kong movie with Jack Black up until Kong gets killed.
Christ, that movie was long.
It was 3.5 hours.
And Passion of the Christ. I can't watch that movie. I have not finished that movie.
Yes, I can't watch.
I can't watch that movie.
You know what else is really long movie? That what was it, Blade Runner?
Didn't you just see it?
I still haven't seen it.
Yes, Mac. Oh my god! Everybody in that movie theater was falling asleep in and out of consciousness.
That's too much.
It was too long of a movie. Like
that's how I felt about Batman vs Superman too, because it sucked.
Oh, I didn't even watch it.
When you realize that a movie's too long, it's either literally too long or it's garbage.
That's true.
But Star Wars or something? Oh, I could watch that for a couple hours.
But that's because that content is freaking amazing. And a lot of people give the old episodes, not to go off on a tangent for long, but episodes 1, 2, and 3, you got to respect them, George Lucas, for what he did with those. Like, they may not have been 4, 5, and 6, but they were still mad creative and they were cool. The only complaint I have about episodes 2 and 3 is Hayden Christensen, because he's a garbage actor, and I don't care. You can be mad at me for it. He sucks. Like, there's
trash,
nothing
but pseudo.
great. He sucked in Takers. He sucked in Jumper. He sucked in everything. He's a terrible actor.
Absolutely.
Like, I think he literally. I don't even know how it just. I would rather watch Taylor Lautner play Darth Vader than Hayden Christensen.
Who's better, Hayden, Keanu, or Taylor?
You know, don't disrespect my man Keanu like that. Like, he may not be like the best actor, but his movie's still fire.
Oh, of course. Shia LaBeouf.
Like, that's just his lane. Shia LaBeouf actually isn't a bad actor.
I love Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, he's just a jerk at personal, like his personal life. He like his real self. He's a jerk, but he's a good actor.
Yo, I was.
Hold on, that actually made me really think about a really good topic. You go first, Jay, because mine is gonna probably catch you off guard.
Go.
Okay, how do you guys feel about? And I'm gonna use a specific example in a second, but since we're talking about like film, how do you guys feel supporting people who do really bad things in their personal lives when it comes to making film or music?
I haven't.
Wait, how to say it one more time for me?
DJ Academics was saying something in a very recent episode of Everyday Struggle when it came to R. Kelly. Like, he says you need to separate the artist and the person.
Yes.
So it made me think, okay, you can do that, but technically speaking, you're still supporting somebody who does something that is wrong.
Okay.
But the example I'm going to use, like, okay, people can defend R. Kelly. Sure. I personally, yes, he's made some very legendary songs, but he's still a weirdo.
Yeah.
But my example is, what's his name? Oh my God, I always forget this loser's name. The dude who cheated on his wife with the Asian daughter they adopted, who was very underage.
Woody Allen.
Yeah, son. The man made some amazing movies, but he's a freaking pedophile.
He adopted a daughter and married her.
But before he married her, he denied having sexual relations with her, then waited until she got of age, and then married her. That is disgusting. I have not watched a Woody Allen film since that. And that was before my time. But when I found out, never again.
I was going to say, before I go into my critique of that or my opinion, I was laughing because I just realized Mac was like, wait, who was that? Oh, wow. And I'm like, what do you mean and I was like, oh, wait, it's different times.
He's younger than us. Yeah.
Rings a bell. I do know of the name.
But see, with me, yeah, I know. It's a name to know. See,
Google his name and you're fine right now while we're talking.
Yeah, you'll see him.
You'll see his film.
Yeah, you'll know him. For me, well, okay. When it comes to music, for instance, right? If I want to really listen to some music, I'm not going to sit here and like go through my playlist and make a moral judgment on who I'm listening to, right? For their non-artistic decisions. You can make a case for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, harmed his brother. Somebody can really go against that. R. Kelly and all of his things. Oh, definitely you can go against that. In that moment of me wanting to enjoy something, you know what I mean? I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to put that that mask on them and say, I can't listen to Chris Brown because, you know, he might be doing drugs or he beat up Rihanna or this and that. I'm just going to listen to this album because it is kind of lit. But now if something active, right? So say Harry Weinstein. Say he has a movie coming. Well, I know he's not working anymore, but say he had a movie coming out. I'm not going to go outwardly support him just like, oh, you know, I don't really care about his actions. His movies are great. No, this is active. You know, that's like me saying to you, are you going to watch The Cosby Show again? Are you going to watch A Different World?
When it comes to that specifically, based on our justice system, Bill Cosby did not doing anything. So
Bill Cosby and Hugh Hefner have done the same things. I repeat, Hugh Hefner, Bill Cosby have done the same things together. And we celebrate Hugh Hefner. That is all. But I especially when it's a person of color, it's really hard for me to separate that and get upset. Like you're saying, like the justice system. Oh, that's bull. I'm not going to not support Cosby. That was the first father everybody knew, you know? When it comes to something that's just really inappropriate. Say perfect example. And this is, wow, it just popped up. I loved House of Cards. Great show. Amazing show. Up until kind of recently. Kevin Spacey, did you hear about that whole thing?
Oh, no. I just noticed something I'm going to say and I'm going to feel disgusting about because I did not know. I'm so upset. But I do know about the Kevin Spacey thing. It's about Woody Allen. Very upset.
Oh, what happened?
I did not know he had anything to do with Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I am very upset right now.
Wow.
I actually watched that movie and I enjoyed it. Have you ever seen that movie?
I've heard of it, but I cannot recall watching it.
You should watch. It's kind of Vicky Cristina Barcelona. You should watch it with you know who.
Yeah, Vicky Cristina.
You guys should watch that.
Oh wow, I typed in Vicky and the first thing that popped up.
Yes, beautiful movie.
Right. Wait, this looks really familiar.
Scarlett Jo is in it.
Yeah.
That weird Mark Anthony looking dude. Not Mark Anthony. He looks like another Spanish.
Penelope Cruz is in here.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Okay. I loved it.
Oh, I'll check it out.
I'm kind of upset that he wrote it. I'm very upset actually, but.
And then see, here's the thing. So, are you gonna not watch it because
I'll never watch it again because of it? But
Kevin Spacey, I was actively
when I found that out, that made me feel uncomfortable. I never watched House of Cards with planned on it, but I don't know.
So, due to a person's action, what they done, you're not going to support anything that they've been in or anything they've been a part of because of their actions. Yeah,
it depends on how I feel about the action.
Yeah, I think you need to personalize everything when it comes to anything with harming children or having sex with children. I'm not with the shits. Like I'm not with the shits.
The thing is too, and I completely agree with that. Personalizing it because it's your support you're giving. Yeah. It's your viewership, your money towards it. You know?
In my opinion.
Exactly. Now, if I sit here and say, you know, Kevin says, you know, this Penelope Cruz movie that Woody Allen wrote was amazing. You have to watch it. And I'm like, you know, Woody Allen, I'm not going to watch it. You know, but he's standing by it. That was a great movie, though. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it depends on where you stand with it. When the Bill Cosby stuff came out, I didn't stop watching A Different World. I kept binging.
I definitely didn't either.
I looked, okay, that's cool.
And it's not because he's black. It's
not. It depends on the classics. Like those classics, that made our whole culture. Now that's
Wesley Snipes is a woman beater. Have I seen all of his movies? You goddamn right I have. I don't support him though.
No, of course not.
I don't support his actions.
Yeah, I don't support his actions. I liked his movies.
I love Blade. I love New Jack City. I could probably name freaking not Running Man. Demolition Man. Like that Demolition Man and White Man Can't Jump are some of my favorite movies.
Yes.
And he's a woman beater.
And here's my thing too. And I love when people bring up that comment of, I can't support R. Kelly because he did that. I'm like, did you watch the Floyd Mayweather fight? Yeah, because Floyd's the greatest boxer ever. You know, Floyd beat his wife up, right? He was in jail for this. You do remember that. This was like a year ago, 2 years ago, not even. Oh, well, he did his time and he's out now.
It's okay when it's somebody who you like.
Exactly. So it's just like saying to everybody that's, I can't support this. If Michael Jackson Thriller came off, or the Off the Wall album came on, are you turning it off?
I'm gonna keep it real. I still believe, and this is totally my opinion. This does not reflect our show in any way, shape, or form. But I think that Michael Jackson was a very different man, but he was just a man child, and he really was not raping those children.
And here's another
and
thing.
I believe that.
Here's something I had to add about Michael Jackson. I had this conversation recently. Somebody was talking about his parenting style, right? How he didn't want to show their faces, how he had them in masks, he dangled the boy over the balcony and covered his face. Think about, and I know I'm probably gonna catch flack for this, but I asked for the light to come down on me for this. What is Beyonce and Jay-Z doing with their twins? We haven't seen their faces. We might see a foot. You know what I mean? We might see a little finger to show that there's actually a baby there.
They're a target for being who their parents are, for who their parents are.
So then we go back to Michael Jackson's time.
I don't agree with him dangling the baby, but
no, of course not. But I understand. But the part of me that can empathize with that is literally everything that man did or say. Anytime he walked somewhere, cameras, hundreds of cameras. He can't have any privacy. And he probably got to the point he was stressed out and was like, "Here, you want to see it that bad? Here, look, see, it's a baby." You know what I'm saying? Now we go to now where, we even like when girls, I hate to say this word, when they want to show their boyfriend off slowly, they show a finger or arm or a leg or the back of their head. And then maybe a year later they show their face. But it's like, it's a different time. If we were at our ages now, with Michael Jackson doing that, hiding his kids behind masks, we wouldn't say, "Oh, he's a crazy guy. He's a horrible parent." No, he's trying to protect their privacy. Okay, I can get that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Beyonce is a horrible mother for it, but I understand that want for privacy. You don't want cameras in your newborn child's face. You don't want people, trying to kill themselves just to see a picture or see a glimpse of it because they worship the ground you walk on. So it's all a part of who you are and what you believe in. I'm not going to start listening to Jay-Z because of what he did to his brother.
Yeah, what did he do to his brother again?
His brother stole from him and he shot him, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think he did shoot him. Do I want to look it up? No, he said in the song he shot him. But funny thing is his nephew is now a rapper. And he's talking about how like he has to look at his dad and look at his uncle. And his uncle shot his dad. Like, hey, he was fiended out. He stole from him. He shot him. And he also, and nobody remembers, and I mean, I'll remember, but I love Jay-Z.
I remember what you're about to say.
What am I going to say? Let me see if you know me like that.
You were about to talk about the instance where he stabbed somebody and he beat the case, correct?
Oh, that one too. I was talking about the girl at the concert.
Oh, I didn't know about no girl at a concert.
Son, I had to find the video of it, but yeah, Jay-Z shot his brother at age 12. I had to make sure I was saying shot, not stabbed. But he also did stab somebody.
To defend that, what type of lifestyle was Jay-Z living?
Oh, we all know.
Exactly.
We all know. He stole a ring from his brother. He stole a ring from Jay-Z. He shot him in the shoulder. He was a crack cocaine addict.
Clearly, he wasn't trying to kill him, because if he was, I'm sure he would have did it.
Oh, absolutely. And wasn't the Jay-Z thing with the girl at the concert? He mushed this girl. I mean,
I thought Akon did that.
He probably did too. But if I could find a video clip and show it to you, you'll remember when Jay did that. I mean, he put hands on this girl, went to court about it and everything, and told them. Wow. He was like, "Yeah, I did it."
We explain mushed. Mushed.
Oh my! I have to. He basically like grabbed her. She was like trying to come up for a hug or a picture or something. He like grabbed her face with his hand and palmed it and pushed her away. Dang, I forgot my original point now. Oh, I'm not going to not support Jay-Z because he did that. I love Jay-Z.
Is mushing somebody causing harm?
Yes. Is in the court of law, yes.
So if somebody's playing around with you and mushed you, would you be upset?
Depends on who it was.
Well, honestly, I think as black males, being mushed is disrespectful. Or when you mush somebody, you're intending on being disrespectful. So,
yeah,
I can't defend that because
my thing is like this. Say for Say for instance, a girl mushed me. I'm not gonna really get that mad.
I am.
Yeah, she could do.
I don't like when women touch my face. Like, actually, I don't like when anybody. I'm not gonna say women. I don't like when people touch my face because I think that's disrespectful. Like, if you hit my face, you intended on being disrespectful.
Yeah,
that's one thing that I don't play with. I don't joke about it. Like, I don't like when people touch my face.
Yeah. Now, say for instance, a guy puts his hand on my face and mushes me. Oh, I'm fighting. I'm sorry.
I just feel like it's disrespectful. But even if a girl does, like, it's one thing if like you and Bae laying down and she like playing with you, okay. But like if a girl's like mad or your girl is mad at you and like literally like mushes you, you're not gonna get mad.
Nah, I'd rather her mush me than stab me.
Wow. Only somebody talking to a Spanish chick would say some stuff like that. Wow. No, don't try to put this on me. You the one who said it.
I'm just laughing like, wow, you made this about race. Everybody can stab somebody, sir.
Who usually gets the rep for it?
Yeah, right.
People in jail with shivs.
Right.
Stereotypes.
Back to the
Street
subject.
Youths.
I'm
still supporting everybody.
Mac, how do you feel about
Fastwifi4U
shivs?
Like, to wrap it all up, would you still support somebody who did something you didn't agree with?
It depends on the person. Like, what Kevin Spacey, what he did, that's terrible. But at the end of the day, he is still an amazing actor, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's the issue. It's just like, it's when someone says something about someone, especially on social media, that's it. Like, they're gone. Like, you're never going to see them ever again, it seems like.
Yes, you're dead in the
That's the only reason why it came out.
It's almost, it's disappointing. It really is, because you don't know. It also tells you, like, you don't know the kind of people you don't know who the kind of person that person is behind closed doors. Like, you don't know what they do when you're not there to see them. So it's just like, it's a scary thought. It really is. It's just a scary thought, because like I would never get. Hell, I thought he was straight the entire time. I never knew he was gay in the first place. Yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
What was that?
Kevin
movie?
Spacey always came.
American Beauty. American Beauty. American Beauty. Single movie. Really?
Every single movie. Every single time I saw him, it was just like, wow. Then he was like, "Oh, I kept my life private all the time," but I was like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I had no issue with
something about him.
No, it's a shame.
I think, in my wrap up of the subject, people do things. We're all human, yes, but if we're gonna talk about things that would cause me not to support an artist or a creator, my main things would be rape, harm to children in any way, putting hands on women, and like straight up murder, like
Ray Lewis caught a body,
some disrespectful murder type joint, like serial killer level. Like, I'm not saying self-defense. I'm not saying that taking a life is okay either, but
yeah,
some people live certain lives.
That's very true.
I'm talking like you went out and somebody looked at you wrong and you blew their brains out.
Pretty much. I mean,
yeah. I'm not gonna go into work mode, but those are the main things that I can't support, no matter who you are. If I found out tomorrow that J. Cole is raping or beating women, I'm done.
That would hurt me.
And I love J. Cole. Same with Childish Gambino. If I ever found out he did any of those things, would not support him. And I feel like I love everything that man does.
So I mean, and facts. I see nothing wrong. That's your belief, and everyone has their beliefs. So I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. You know, I don't have, you know, number one person who I dislike, really dislike is Chris Brown for the whole woman beating thing years back.
Well, hold on. I need you. Have you seen that new documentary on Netflix?
Beautiful.
I want you to watch that
from
before
his side
you
of the story?
continue what you're saying.
Beautiful documentary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch it. And it's crazy because what he was saying is what I was saying about him back when it happened, and I was getting freaking crucified for it. Mm-hmm. And I only spoke that perspective because I've been in a situation where I was with somebody who was whooping my ass. I didn't put my hands on her, but she was whooping my ass, and I could understand why some people can't handle that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe if self-defense, I'm not saying ever hit a woman, but in situations where you're with a young lady and she's literally like wailing on you, you have every right to give her a bear hug and put her on the ground.
Son, I'm always mixed on this. Like, of course, I wholeheartedly agree with that, but then I always think back to, like, you know, an instance where that happened to me, and I'm like, what did I do? And I'm thinking, no, I didn't hit her, but I couldn't even grab her. So I legitimately
on the real. I have to be honest. Like what was happening to me in my situation, this is not a joke at all. I literally sat there as it was happening, was praying that I didn't put my hands on that girl.
Yeah, because we know
it took a whole nother level of strength not to beat the shit out of her ass. Like, and not everybody's built that way.
Exactly. So that was
saying that it's okay, but it's also not okay for people to hit you knowing that you can't react back or shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah. It's like, I remember when it happened to me. I mean, it was objects, it was fist, it was feet, it was everything. And I was like, I can't sit here and take it because if I react, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking. That's why I started praying.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to go, you know, I'm about to lose my whole career, life, everything. So I was like, I had to, like, I remember I like ran down those steps and just dipped.
Do you guys feel like some of these, like, these cases, like, and this is just a question, like some of these sexual assault cases or anything of that matter is like just been put out there, but only one person's side of the story has been put out and not the whole thing? You ever thought about that?
Yeah. I always feel like I feel like people that, and I'm not trying to say this is always true, but if you declare or say someone raped you and you were wrong, you need to also receive a punishment for that. Because number one,
or not even if you're wrong, if you admit to lying about it.
Go ahead.
That too. But because it's like you die in the court of public opinion immediately. Yep. Immediately. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get that back.
Now, what if so and so is offered money to get to not say anything to anyone, which is still
hush money?
That's intimidation.
So wait. Hush money. Are you saying hush money as in like, say I did something to Kev, and instead of him going to cops, I'm like, Kev, I'm gonna pay you to not go. If he took it, number one, I can't get mad because he took it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's intimidation, but if you took it, you made a moral and ethical decision. Well, not ethical.
Yeah, does that make it right? No, but now you took the power away from it by accepting the money.
Exactly. So now it's no.
That means that you're okay with getting your ass beat for some money.
Are both in the wrong? Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think. Yeah.
If I went up to.
No, go ahead.
I was saying if I went up to Kev and stole from him and he was gonna go to Kev and say, yo, Kev, I'm gonna give you the insurance money for stealing this. Don't say anything. And he says, all right. Number one, he's assisting me in the crime now. Mm-hmm. Number two, he's just as guilty as me. He knew about it. He ain't go to the authorities. You're both wrong.
Yeah.
Even if it is his stuff I stole, he's still wrong. I couldn't say if I raped Kev because, you know, cute, but like that's weird. You know? But it comes a sticky situation.
Get your boy.
And
it becomes a sticky situation when it comes to sexual assault, though. That's just my thing because everything is sexual assault. and I'm not trying to make it a joke, but like literally everything can lead to sexual assault or the feeling of being assaulted sexually. And I know I just said the same thing, but those are two different things.
Yeah.
So it's
a sticky situation.
It's a sticky situation.
And for it to be used, like, you know, people they try to go for this position that they've been trying to go for their entire lives, and they're offered an opportunity, but with the opportunity there's a catch. And then you ask yourself, you know, I've made it this far. If I just do this one little favor and like maybe like not, you know, I'll feel bad about it for maybe a couple weeks or so, but I'll be in showbiz, or I'll be in this position that I've always wanted to be in. You know, are you willing to give away a part of yourself just to get in a simple position that you've been wanting for almost your entire life? You know, that's a really hard question. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it kind of depends on you, you know, your morals. Are you going to, you know, do something that you really don't agree with just because you really want this? I know we've had this talk a lot, Kevin. Like we were like, you know, somebody came to me right now and was like, yo, you got to do I'll put you in a star role. I always said, yeah, I'll do it. Because I'm like, I really want that. But at the same point, I know Kevin's so against it because he's like, nah, I'm not compromising myself.
Yeah, you already know how I am. I'm not with the shits. I tell people straight up, it took me a long time to be comfortable with Kevin McCarthy Jr., and I'm not compromising who I am as a person for anything. I don't care if it was Halle Berry telling me if I lick her clit right now for a movie role, I'm not doing it. Now, if I was a single individual and she just wanted me to do that and she was single, that's different. But for a movie role,
that's facts.
Like the situations are different. Let's just clarify that right now. Yeah. But if it was for something, no. Because then I feel like you'll think always, one, they're gonna have something over me, and two, now they think I'm the type of person who can be bought. And
it's gonna get worse from there too.
You give away your respect and your power when you do that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's very true.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be sucking dick for coke.
The diet kind.
Coca-Cola or cocaine?
Either way.
That Diet Coke is real tasty too.
I wasn't trying to be funny, but seriously.
Yeah, no, it's facts. It's facts. You open the door to a hallway of terror.
Exactly.
Yeah. Completely
know
agree.
yourself, know your worth. Yo, it just got real in here.
Yo, I was about to say that. I was like, this was not going to be this dark and deep.
You know what time it's for?
Oh my gosh. Disclaimer.
Fine, I won't do it. I won't
do it.
I won't do it.
Do it. I already gave a disclaimer.
It's okay.
Go.
It's okay.
Mac doesn't know what we're talking about. Go for it.
Nope, I'm not going to do it.
All right, cool.
Tit jobs.
Dang.
I'm actually like super distracted right now.
I know you are. Are you?
So I'm not gonna be ratchet.
Are you looking at your history?
No.
Oh. Are you
Can
in
I
the incognito window?
No.
Wow.
Whoa.
Jay, what is your phobia? Do you have a phobia?
Back to you, Jay.
I'm looking at my Whisper app, and the question came up like, "What is your phobia?"
That was random.
I love my Whisper.
Oh my god, Mac and his damn Whisper app.
Whole time, that's actually really good to just come up with some random improv subjects, though.
Yeah, but it's weird.
Answer the question.
My phobia is falling.
Yeah.
Like heights falling or just falling in general?
No, just falling. No, like I'm dead serious. Like falling. Like for instance, I love
like tripping, falling, embarrassing yourself.
Anywhere, anything. Anytime I don't have control over my body and gravity.
Not me either.
Oh wow.
Like for instance,
I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah, like I climbed. All right, perfect example. I climbed the Eiffel Tower right last summer. I'm walking up these very skinny steps. I got to the very top. I'm looking over the edge. I'm leaning over the rails. I'm in love with it. At one moment, when I was leaning over the rails, I was like, huh, if I was to fall right now, and as soon as that thought into my mind, I'm nervous. I'm shaking. I'm like, whoa, I can fall. If I trip somewhere, I'm freaking out inside my head because it's like I'm hitting the ground. Like, why? I can't control this part. You know, if I'm really drunk and I'm falling, I'm unsettled because I don't have control over my body. You know what I'm saying? I'll skydive without a problem, but I don't like not having control over my body when it comes to gravity too, because I can't control how I'm going to fall, how I'm going to hit. Even when we were stepping and strolling, if it was a move that I was trying to do and I'm like, I'm about to fall, I would not do it.
Interesting.
Because I felt like I was going to fall.
Damn.
Yeah. It's very serious.
My phobia is heights. I got the normal one, just heights. I don't like heights.
I mean, that's real. Damn, I'm bad he just discredited you by saying a normal one.
Normal fear. I hate you, Mac. Hope you fall. What about you, Kev?
Arachnophobia. I'm not even gonna go into all of them, but I don't like spiders. I don't like things with holes. I don't like cracked glass.
You don't like things with holes?
Like, I think it's called apocrypho. I can't say it right now, but like, you know how if you flip a pancake over and it has all those porous. Oh my fucking god! Those. Like that freaks me the fuck out. I don't like sponges. Don't freak me out, but like
Swiss cheese.
Oh fuck! I can't. Oh, I'm gonna throw. No. Like seeing creatures with stuff like that on it freaks me the fuck out. Like, or with seeing holes? Like someone's hand with like
Okay, guys, Kev's gonna go through a breakdown right now. Let's bring
go on to Google and type in fear of holes, and you'll see why I don't like it.
Fear of holes. You know I'm gonna do this.
And click on the images. Click on the images. You'll see why I don't like it.
Fear of holes.
So spiders, cracked glass, holes,
trypophobia.
Heights. Yes. Yeah. Typophobia. It's like
topography. Weird. It's just weird.
Oh, it showed me chocolate. Oh, it's like berries and stuff in people's foot.
There's like a water bottle
Jesus
here.
Jesus Christ, Jay, shut up, please. That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's a flower. What the heck? So like a flower with like seeds and stuff?
What the hell?
I'm gonna take that as a yes, Kev.
Interesting.
I'm not talking about this.
Wow. Okay, I'm reading about it. I'm not looking at images. It says that these people also can be afraid of strawberries.
I could see why, but I like them so much that they don't freak me out.
That's crazy. Wow. That's an interesting one. So I'm guessing you'll never go deep sea diving?
No, I still want to.
What if you like look at coral reef and all that stuff?
I won't. The coral reefs don't freak me out either. It's like very specific things, or like when a human body has holes that it shouldn't.
Gotcha. So it's like the body, like human body kind of stuff.
Yes, like decaying flesh freaks me the fuck out.
Interesting.
I also, now I think about it, I'm actually scared of dead bodies too. Like I can't do cadavers. I'm legitimately terrified
like
that
joggers?
One day I'm gonna be around a cadaver and it's gonna get up. And
like a jogger, like a restless jogger.
If I saw a jogger in real life, I'd kill myself.
Joggers are nothing.
I'd probably ask him what's up. That's interesting. So cadavers.
I'm sure there's some more fears, but I'm not going to get into it because it's making me think too.
I know that arachnophobia is real, and I'm saying shout out to you for your future children when you have to kill a spider or something.
When it comes to being around like a boo thing, I'm tough as hell. But in my head, I'm screaming like a little girl.
Spiders, but if I ever see one jump at me, I'm gone. Those ones freak me out.
Luckily, if you're not scared of spiders, look up the video with the guy trying to like talk about a spider with his daughter in the kitchen. I bet you'd be scared of him after that.
Put it in the share it to me. Send it to me. Send me the link if you can. If you
kind of like those desert spiders and camel spiders. I like those.
If you can find it to me, just.
I'm not gonna put it in the group chat because Kev's gonna freak out. Just look up camel spiders, Mac.
Camel spiders.
Chill. I don't fuck with camel spiders at all.
Camel spiders.
Mad big. Yeah, what is my fear? Damn, that was mad random. But yeah, mine is falling. Max is heights. Kev is
everything.
Everything else.
Existing.
Breathing. Blinking. Water. All right. This is fun. This is a really deep episode. I'm glad. I'm kind of upset we didn't get to anything fun that would change the mood.
Now you see how I keep myself centered.
Yeah, I do see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also be forwarding these to everyone that I know.
Just kidding. I don't do this every time. I'm just doing it now because it's funny. No, I'm dead serious.
Lies. Yeah, check us out. Dang, I forgot my whole outro spit. No, let me get my energy back up. So if you're listening to this, we appreciate you. Thank you for supporting. Go check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. And that's where you can find our podcast. If you go on YouTube, there's some more exclusive content there for you. So make sure you subscribe on all those platforms. Leave us some ratings, some reviews. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like. If we should bring Mac back, or we should keep him in
Slow down there.
backpack.
That was quite clever.
Bars.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm killing them out here. Killing them out here, sir. Killing them. Also, make sure you follow us on our social media pages. We have a Blast Chat. Shout out to Blast Chat, the dopest push notification app of the future. We're on there at Fastwifi4U. Twitter, same name. Instagram, same name. Facebook, same name. Make sure you share us, follow, like, add, request, shout us out, do whatever you want to do. Don't block us because we get upset. And yeah, I mean, thanks. You know, every single time we come here, we say thank you to y'all because you ain't have to spend all this time with us. You could have easily said peace out.
If you're still here right now,
look
at yourself in the mirror and make sure you say, I don't support these rapists in the media.
That's
just kidding. Look in the mirror, tell yourself you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're gorgeous, and that you can accomplish everything that you want to.
Some parting words. Well, again, thank you guys for having me on the podcast.
What you got? Come on, some parting words. Go.
That is my closing word. I don't do this. I don't have an outro. So
closing words, sir.
Until next time, guys. I'll see you in the next
one.
All right, go. Or
go.
not. Whatever. Later.
I'll see you in the next one or not. Sounded mad depressed, yo. You good?
La 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 la. Anybody who gets that, matter of fact, hit us up. Tell me what I was just humming, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't humming. You were singing.
Okay, tell me what I was just making noises of.
You were singing a song. What do I get? All right. It's Fast Wi-Fi for you. Forget all stress today.
Peace.
We invent funny ideas for you. The podcast. We're out.
Well, y'all one up me.
Deuces.
Yeah, but I said peace. It's pretty much the same thing.
I said deuces. No, you. Oh my God, Kev, close the browser for 2 seconds.
I'm not saying nothing. No, I'm done. You don't get an outro now.
Hey, Kev, what sound does the 5 fingers make to the face? You know you want to say it. All right, man. Kev's being a little girl right now, man. I'm gonna go get him some more tampons. Actually, time out. The girl's actually really strong. I just thought about it. They deal with that every month.
Is it okay?
I'm gonna get Kev some tissues. Oh, you know, crying's okay.
Go put a spider.
I'm gonna go validate Kev so he can feel stronger about himself, man. Hey, Kev, you amazing. Psych.